Yay, more Karens. Fuck me.
Flip to the pain, okay, the red, yeah, I'm my way down, shopping on me like labor.
Alright, so everybody knows Karens are the most retarded thing in the history of history books. And the reason why I said that, and it doesn't make any sense, because that's how you can describe Karens. They do the exact same thing like I just did. Nonsensical shit that makes no fucking sense and only makes sense to them, just so then they can have a reason to complain. So basically, it's one of those stupid people on Twitter not knowing what the fuck they're talking about and making up all these excuses to try and get an argument with somebody. Also too can be like simps. But anyways, I found this one clip and this fucking bitch, holy shit. This is basically stupid. The heading speaks for itself, so I'm going to explain it right now so you guys can understand. Karen is upset at a CVS employee for calling the cops on two shoplifters. Why? I don't know. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna kill ourselves a little bit. We're going to see how Karens act in the real world.
May I ask, so I live in the neighborhood, sure. And I have come to the CVS very often. May I ask why you called the police on those two men?
CVS policy dictates that if they're shoplifters, they exit the store with merchandise unpaid for,
Yeah.
we should get the police involved. And if the police apprehend them, we issue a barring notice.
Okay.
So I actually did not elect to press charges. I said, hey, look, I just want them to know they can't come in here anymore because they shoplifted, and I just need them to sign that, and I need my merchandise back. And the officers obliged, and the guy said the same thing, thank you, and they left.
It's not.
Hey Karen, I know that you're too stupid to understand, but he just told you everything, so I think your rest of the clip is going to be stupid. Yeah, Karen just walks in like, hey, can I ask what's going on here? Like, I was in the neighborhood, like, and I just want to know, guys. And he already told you what's going on. You arrested people because they were shoplifting, and shoplifting is illegal. That's why he called the cops on them. And if they weren't shoplifting, then the cops wouldn't oblige and say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we see the evidence and they're agreeing in with us and everything.
Your merchandise? It's the store.
What? Okay, so apparently because it's not their merchandise, even though it's something that they're selling in their store, it's okay for these guys to say, okay, so if that's the case, then because shoplifting is the same thing as stealing. So basically, since if it's not one of their products that they made in this store, then we can just steal. So basically, if CVS is selling an Xbox One, it's a Microsoft thing, not a CVS. So let's all go steal a fucking Xbox One for free. We can't get in trouble for that because it's not there for merchandise. What the fuck am I even hearing? How do you think you obtained this? Like, do you think they fucking stole it from them? No, they make deals with the fucking producer or company and they bring that shit down into their store so they can be able to get their products sold. And it's their merchandise because they're selling it in their store. And you grab it and you buy it and now it's yours. So basically, it's the same fucking thing. It's like, I bought my Xbox 360 at a Target. Okay, so that means it's still not mine, even though I purchased it, because it's still Microsoft's merchandise. It's still their property. So yeah, you can take my Xbox 360. I can't do anything, even though I paid fucking like $300 back in the past. Yeah, you can totally do that. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
So you know what happens when the black men or black people, and you decided to call the police on two black people that allegedly took something from the store because you're willing to uphold the policy, and they could have lost their lives.
Oh, great. It's one of those idiots again. Oh, we gotta bring race into everything because... yeah, if it's not white and straight, let's use it as a victim card because that totally makes everybody else see that if they're like that kind of race or fucking sex or some other bullshit, they're pussies because you're hurting them when saying that shit. This is the stupidest fucking logic. Oh, you're thinking that two black people always steal? Shut the fuck up, you goddamn stupid ass racist. The only person who's bringing race into this is you. He didn't even say that they were black and that's why or nothing. He didn't even clarify them as black. Just these guys, these men were doing this, not, oh, these fucking black people. No, shut up. You're the only one who's putting race into this. I'm betting you that it had nothing to do with black people, and she's just trying to say black because she's recording for the public, trying to cancel this dude and say that he's racist for doing his job. If you ask me, actually, you know what? Don't even ask me, because you should fucking know this. Race has nothing to do with it. Even though there's a fucking stereotype about all black people stealing, you do realize that has nothing to do with the situation. And it's fucking stupid because she's like, oh, how dare you call a police on the black people? If the black people were fucking stealing or allegedly stealing something, you should automatically do that because they're black people, man. You don't want to be racist. If they're going to fucking mug you and shoot you in the chest, you shouldn't call the police and the ambulance. No, you should just let them do it and just fucking make them steal any money from the cash register. Like, dude. And then the fucking worst part is the ending. They're like, oh, you do realize that you could have made 2 black people lose their lives because of the cop. You do realize not all cops are fucking bad. There's no reason for that. Oh yeah, okay, so 2 shoplifters can die. Oh no, and they're black too. It's horrible. What is this, a fucking horror movie where the black guys always die first and then the freaking white people get it later? Get a brain, Karen. And I swear to God, if people literally either are simping for this bitch or literally agreeing with her, you guys need to fucking get a life. Holy shit. There is no way in fuck you can even agree, even if you hate me or anything like that. There is no way around this to actually say, oh yeah, this girl makes tons of sense. People can lose their lives from police. What if the people were shoplifting and they had a weapon? Are they still in danger to the police? Bitch, they're still fucking endangering other people if they had a weapon. What the fuck was that?
We can agree to disagree on this because I don't work for you and I follow my company's policies, not your policies, where I can appreciate your concerns.
So you're willing to risk someone's life for what, $30,000 a year?
There was no risk in my opinion. Thank you. You have a great night.
Well, this man is doing the appropriate manner of telling her, get the fuck out of my store, because when you hear a retard talking about you selling stuff in your store isn't their fucking property or merchandise, and then saying that, oh, because they're black, you shouldn't call the cops on them because they could die, even though they're literally breaking the law, is mediocre. You think it's appropriate to call the cops and almost kill someone's life, and while their life is at risk? He's like, in my opinion, there is no risk, because there isn't. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. It's his real fucking life. If they do that, it's police brutality, and the CVS person can literally go and report that to the news.
What is your name?
My name is store manager.
No, what is his name?
No one's gonna tell you my name when you're sitting here videotaping us so that you can try and elicit some sort of violence against me. It's not gonna happen.
Elicit violence against you? You just elicited violence against 2 black men by calling the police on them.
Yep, here we come with cancel culture again. What's your name so I can cancel you for actually doing a job? What the fuck is this? It's like we either got retards who tried to make no fucking sense, or retards who literally decide to use any card, any victim mentality to try and make them seem like they're not the bad guy and trying to feel like they're caring about this shit. But calling the police on black people apparently for breaking laws like everybody else would do when if they break a law is now violence. Okay, what's next? Wiping your ass is called assault.
We got to walk away when one of them had a warrant and could have been arrested, and the cops still let him go.
Just listen to yourself. You work with black folks. You just remember that.
No, you fucking didn't. Dude, even he's like, dude, what was that? Why say, oh, listen to yourself, you're working with black people. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? He's in the right here. The black person you were saying that he's working with right there in this clip is even going to say he's in the right here. When people fucking shoplift or break some kind of law, they have the right to call the cops because it's illegal. How is this so hard to understand? It's not hard to understand at all. Even to somebody who literally has no experience in real life knows that it's against the law to steal. I don't even see the mentality here. Like, is she trying to shoplift herself because she, like, knows that if I can shoplift, they can shoplift too? Everybody should steal. Stealing is the greatest thing in the universe. Well, like, the economy is shit. Who cares about the economy? We need the right to steal. Like, the fuck? And just like that, I guess the camera froze or the clip stopped or something right on her disgusting fucking head. You can tell this person just really missed being a goddamn cheerleader back in the day. He needs to try to find a new high and be a center of attention. But yeah. Fucking Karens, dude. I don't see what's the reason to just get pissed off at literally calling the cops. What, if it was white people, would you care? No. I fucking hate these kinds of people where they're like, if it's somebody who isn't white or straight, then you definitely need to try to help them out. Even though if, like, they kill a bunch of people, who cares? You shouldn't be so hard on them because it's their race or sexuality. They're all human beings. You treat them the same. If they want to be treated like a fucking animal, treat them like an animal. Everybody has the exact same laws, the exact same rules they need to follow. And even though every country has different rules and laws, still, you're all human beings. You are in that area, and you all need to learn the rules and live by the rules. Because once you break the rules, guess what? Consequences happens. I don't know why the hell she's getting mad over this. Maybe she's trying to shoplift, but then realize this, and she's like, maybe if I cause a scene and I get kicked out, all the stuff that I stole from the store, I can just get out easily. Because they're telling me to get out of the store. And it will seem like it's a power statement. No, it's not. It just makes you look like a dumb fuck. And nobody wants to be around you. If you have a husband or wife, they'll probably divorce you. Like this video if you like it very much. And actually think that the Karen should stop. And actually remember that actions has consequences. Dislike this video if you're a dick and you actually are wanting to try and defend this fucking bitch. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm Jesse197 and I am just going to think about something that isn't related to this because society has doomed itself once again.